Hey, what's up? Kalen here. In this video, I want to talk about hiring junior developers. So, was having a great chat with my buddy Eric yesterday, Eric Hallman, Mage Mojo, and we were talking about they're doing some hiring and staffing up and stuff like that. And they have a model that they've sort of developed over the past years of bringing on people on a remote basis. And starting them off from a certain skill set and just kind of building them up from there. They're looking really heavily at Magento 2 certifications for all their team members and have some nice incentive structures in place and stuff like that. And we were just talking generally about hiring, bringing, junior developers kind of into the ecosystem. So with Commerce Hero, most of the time I'm really in the mid to senior level developers. Those are the people that we're referring. Those are the people that we're placing. And that's awesome. Going to continue to do that. That's great. Um, at the end of the day, what you're doing there is you're helping people to connect with the developers that are really, really good and hard to find, which is a valuable thing to do. And it's cool to be able to do that. And I'm also, kind of passionate about this idea of like, man, how can you help like thousands, tens of thousands of people get great jobs and get great skills. The education system is so jacked up, with tuition costs going crazy, and a lot of times you get out of you pay that tuition and you don't even have a job, things like that. And so it's just something I've thought about in different ways, over the years. Good Links is a business I built in between Mage Mail and Commerce Hero, which was sort of attacking that from a little bit of a different angle. So it's something I've thought about a little bit. I recently was tagged in Twitter, and somebody mentioned to me this really cool school called the Lambda School, which is a fully online school, and you don't pay any tuition at all. It's like a 6-month full-time program with really solid teachers, instructors from the industry, and you only pay if you get a job making 50,000 or more, and you pay 17% of your income. And so if you don't get a job, you don't pay anything. So sort of a similar success-based pricing to what we do with Commerce Hero, with recruiting and things like that. And so I just love that model. And so I've been thinking about it, reached out to the founder over there, and hope to be able to connect with them and things like that. But so just thinking about how that type of a thing might work within the Magento community, and thinking through how do you take somebody and at the right skill set, introduce, refer them to the right companies where they could be a fit and they can contribute. And also this idea of like people working remotely, because a lot of times the thinking is if you're a junior developer, you really can't work remotely. They don't have enough skills, and they don't have enough. They're not self-sufficient enough to sort of work remotely. And one of the things I like about the Lambda School is that they're doing this all remotely, and they're screening applicants to really find the ones that are super motivated and really willing to put in the work, which is half the battle in this space. So just thinking through that and getting kind of excited about that, what that might look like, whether it's like a school, like a similar type of thing, or maybe it's just figuring out how to recruit those junior developers and get them skilled up really quickly, maybe pair them with mentors, and maybe we can somehow be involved in the process to make sure that they're progressing, the vetting process. I had a great podcast with my buddy Alan, and he talked about their process at their agency of hiring people out of boot camps and just looking for that determination, that sort of like curiosity in them to really learn. And so I think that might be something I could help with a little bit. And so anyway, I'm not sure exactly where this is going to go. Maybe this will really get built out as a full-on thing, but it's something I'm pretty excited about. So if you're interested at all, if you have any resources you could point me to, or any tips you could give us, I'd super appreciate it. And let me know what you think in the questions or comments. And thanks for watching.